3, 2, 1, ignite!
And 3, 2, 1, go! H-Charger Racing, H-Charger Racing, H-Charger Racing, yeah! Welcome to the H-Charger Racing Show!
And we are back this week. I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
And we've got an exciting one for you. And what do we be doing, Richard?
Well, we're continuing on with the sustainable helicopter.
Yes, this guy right here.
2 helicopters to 1.
Yes, we've been making it on that series, so make sure you check those links
And
out.
the very last one we did was we added the FPV attachment.
And also we've been doing on live streams, so make sure you check those out.
That's
and
right. Doing
yes,
the modification, which is essential for this upgrade in this one. And what is it, Harry?
we are doing a rocket helicopter.
That's
or
right.
FPV rocket helicopter.
That's right. Or what we're dubbing it as hell of a rocket.
Hell of a rocket. So there you go. We're going to send this guy in the air at nitro boost with a model rocket on and see what happens if we can get that top speed going. It's going pretty quick at the moment, but we want to go faster.
It's quite possibly never done before.
Yes.
And it quite possibly might be the fastest helicopter in the world.
RC helicopter. Who knows? But we will find out on this episode together. So, without further ado, thanks so much for all our sponsors. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Check out the links for them below.
Yes, couldn't do it without you. And here we go into this exciting episode.
It's 3, 2, 1, race!
Yes. Aha. Okay.
Yo.
Yes. So we're back on the computer, design some things. And what are we doing, Richard?
Well, we're going to do some design on the computer because we need some explosive rocket motors attachments. So
Yes.
where are we going to put them, Harry?
So what we're thinking of is we'll put it underneath here.
So vertical.
A vertical straight. Can you see the thing? Yes. So straight down like that. So straight away I can see that we will need these to be extended. So
Because the rocket motor is like what, sort of that sort of size? So as a guess, it's about there.
So we need the extension on the legs, and we'll need this to be extended as well.
That's right. Otherwise, what will happen is it will sit on its feet,
Yes.
and then it will tip over backwards. So we'll need to do a CNC cut with carbon fiber, I
Yes,
think,
we'll
with
do
this,
that.
and we will make a 3D print. What should we print in? PLA Pro?
PLA Plus. Yes, that's the one.
Okay, we'll
PLA
do
Pro.
that. And okay, so we've done.
There you go. So the design looks like this.
So this is the design so far. So here's the heli feet.
The heli feet,
And
and
this is where the rocket motor will sit.
we'll sit underneath there.
There, and then we'll maybe put like a servo and a switch, and maybe a battery over here, 9-volt battery to ignite it. Probably
Yes.
9-volt battery might go here with some straps,
And
and a servo will go in here.
Yes,
So,
for ignition. So there you go. So here we are, a little update for you guys on the builder, on the 3D printer, the Ender 3. What have we been up to?
Feet.
The
The feet.
legs, but
The
upside
leg.
down.
Upside down, so it's facing upwards. Helicopter's rotor blade were there if you're in the orientation of the world. And it's we've just allowed for the rocket engine
In the,
attachment
in the center.
inside the print, hence the reason why it's a new design.
Yes, and it's all looking good.
So just taking off the plate. Aha! I got it. Look at that. That's what she looks like.
We will be making a tail, and that's what we're cutting at the moment. So we've been doing a few things as you just saw, and there you go. So
We've done some live stream, we've done some CNC work, and we've done some 3D printing.
Yes.
So this is the result. Let's check it out.
Yeah, so check out the results. Here's the 3D printed part. Is a prototype, and this is what it made. So this is the CN. Oh, that's it. I was pointing the wrong way around. There you go. So there you go. All
That's
carbon,
the final result, right?
all carbon fiber right there, and that'll go on the back here. We can turn it around so you can see.
Okay.
Like that way around, and that'll be putting into there like that.
Yep, just what? There's some 2 little screws there.
Extension, that's good. And what are you going to be doing? What have we got?
So we've got these feet
Yes,
with the
all printed out.
rocket motor attachment allowance.
And that'll going to sit
So it's going to go, it'll go like that, and then that one will go on there like that.
and that servo that's sitting up here the servo will be mounted under here.
And that's to do the ignition
System. And also, there's quite a lot to spin around, hang on. And then also,
same time,
we're going to adjust this because I noticed that the angle wasn't quite right on the flying it the first time around. So
that's right. So we use PETG, and I think this is electric blue from QEFIL, and we're going to put that there.
So less angle
of tilt, so it's not so aggressive.
So quite a lot to do, and we're going to go and start mounting it.
So we've got this one here, and we're going to swap it with Harry's new tilt. But to do that, we need to make some modifications. Go on.
No, change this out.
Alright, so we're just doing the last little bits. As they say, more zip ties the better. Alright, so
there you go, it's all assembled and ready for its first hover test. Okay, so here we are in the field, and we're just going to be charging up some top charging L batteries with liquid power and ISDT charger. So just going to here, it is a 3S at 1.3 amps and 3S start. There you go, and 98%, 99%, so just about all done. So there you go, so we're ready, all in the field, and now let's go and do a hover test.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Okay, so we're just going to put it together, take the nose off here, and put a battery in. Where did I put that battery?
So battery going in,
Yeah.
3S LiPo. Okay, so just doing a systems check.
Yeah, always do a systems check. Okay.
We'll turn it on for the first time with this new system.
RF signal critical.
Yep, we got link. That's a good sign. Okay, this is the rocket ignition.
High speed mode active.
There you go.
So that engages the rocket motor.
High speed mode active.
Checking the right and left, so that should go right, and the swash plate moves to the right, and that should go left, swash plate to the left, up and down. There you go.
Okay, hover test for new setup.
Yeah, hover test for new setup. Thanks. Okay, going up on throttle. Okay, that's just about halfway.
Throttle cut.
Wow, what do you think of that?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
It seemed really stable.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
As a hover test, I think it went successfully.
Yeah.
It was about halfway when I got there.
But
Yeah.
once it goes, it just, you're up. Oh,
But it did need the rubber mat to grip it.
Once it got into the concrete, it sort of did slide around a bit, didn't it?
It did, yeah. What do you think?
Oh, that was a successful flight.
Successful hover.
Okay, so here we are at the field.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is launch day. Looking forward to it for a couple of weeks now. So here
Game
we
day.
are. We've got the launch pad, if you can see.
In the background there with a little spike.
So that will be for the initial test of the ignition switch.
So what we've got for this test is we're just doing a test burn to see where the rocket motor's. The rocket motor's over there.
Yeah.
We've got a 9-volt battery over here, and we're just testing to see if this ignition switch with the servo.
Will work in the air. So what
So
we're gonna
first
do,
you need to test it on the ground. So
for this test, we will be using
a 3D printed model rocket that we've already done in a previous episode. Check the link above for that one.
And what we'll be doing is we'll be mission, and the rocket should shoot up successfully, hopefully, fingers crossed, into the air, and that'll be a good test to see if
we can go to the next stage. Okay, so we've got the rocket here, and we're just going to pack the chute. So I've already put fireproof wadding internally.
Yes.
Motor goes in here, which I'll see in a second. So just going to pack the chute in.
That's looking good. It's a good day for it. There's only a little bit of wind coming from
This way.
coming from this way towards us, so that's pretty good. And it's a nice clear day. So there you go. Here we are at the field. I'll just go and show you while Richard's still doing that. There you go. So what did we just see, Richard?
What we just see.
Yeah, we saw the motor sitting over there, ready to be put into the back of this rocket, 3D printed rocket, and then we can get this
Test
underway.
Okay, so I'm just going to load the motor in. So this is an A-class motor, A85. Trying to keep
Model rocket.
So it's not the biggest motor in the world, but
It was the one that we could find.
really need to keep my hand away from it. Okay, so it's on the launch pad.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Okay, so just powering up the
Throttle active. 2.
helicopter now.
High.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, plugging in. Okay, we're going live. So it might just ignite, so just get ready. Okay, connecting. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, ignition.
High. Mode active.
Okay, you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Wow, that was close. There you go, some ignition for you.
High. Speed. Mode active.
Okay, so there you go. Here he is here. Was there ignition? Yes. Did it go up in the air and come down kind of funny? Sure did. But nobody got hurt, and that's always good. What'd you think of that? That was close, eh? The ignition did work successfully, and it was a clean ignition right there. There was no breakaways or anything, so that was good. Yeah, that guy there is over here. This gun here, oddly enough, went straight back down and then straight into the ground. So there you go. Well, there you go, got the nose cone back. Well, this time around, at least we didn't, anybody didn't get hurt, and
which is always good. And there you go. So I didn't get very far on that particular rocket launch, but it has before in the past, and we can go again. So there you go. Now that we've cleared the rocket and we've confirmed that the ignition system works on board the helicopter, yes, what we need to do is we need to disconnect this massive long ignition wire and shorten it so it's just underneath it. And we're going to mount the motor and get a new A motor. Yep. And I'm going to mount that in there, and then we're going to go for it. So here we go. Modifications to the ignition switch. We're just taking the end caps off this and just making it a lot shorter because it doesn't need to go all the way over there to the launch pad now. So the launch pad is itself. It is. So we'll just work on this. Shorten it, right? And yeah, it's coming along in the field, as it were. Okay, so what are we doing, Richard? We're just doing a multimeter check just to see if this new solder connection is good. So we just hold it up and just going to simulate the switch being pushed. Okay, so engaged, 9.39, definitely working. Cool. Okay, so there you go. It's all rigged up. You can see the 9-volt battery here, the motors in the bottom there with the switches, with the ignition plug. Yeah, that's the one. And yes, we just got to hook that up, and then there you go. So it's all ready, and we're going to go and send it. Where is it? And we're all disconnected, aren't we? Yeah.
High speed.
Yeah, so good.
Active.
Okay, so we're all clear there. Okay. Put the cables on first, then the battery.
Okay. Yeah, happy as we'll ever be.
Okay, you ready?
Live.
You all good?
Yeah. Good luck, Eric.
Thanks.
Just spin it up, get up to RPM, and come over here and we'll ride it up.
Throttle active.
Go for it. Exciting, right?
Yeah. Thanks. You all good?
Rocket. Wait for it, slow down. Okay, one side down, when you're ready. You're lifting, you're going to lift now, Harry. Yeah, go straight up, punch it. Punch it now, hard. No! Nice recovery.
Throttle cut.
What happened?
So, there's too much tilt on the takeoff.
Okay.
You're so loosening like that.
Okay.
So is everything else still fine?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
Okay, go again.
So what was happening, Harry, is you're nosing in?
I was nosing in.
Yeah.
From my point of view, it was fine.
That's alright, we've got round 2. It probably needs to go a little higher in the RPM at the moment.
Okay, just tell me where we're going.
Yeah, you're gonna go. Okay, you're pretty much approaching RPM now. Okay, starting to lift. Okay, so it's flat at the moment. Go up, you're up. You're up! Keep going, keep up. You're up, okay, keep it up, that level. Get up.
She's rough.
Good, that's a good height. Keep that height.
She's rough as guts.
Good, that. Keep that height, so come around. Come around, you ready to ignite it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so stand by, we're gonna ignite it. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, ignite!
High speed mode.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's still going, we've got flame. Yeah, you're good. Explosives, come
Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! I think I got the hang of this now.
Okay.
Well, if you want, we can. That's it. It's a good height. She's rough though, I can tell you that. You're good though. I think it's a bit, it's off a bit. That's it.
Throttle cut.
That's all I got.
Signal.
Right out of power. Yeah, you made it though. I think I landed flat when I bellied in. I ran out of power.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Low.
To the limit.
Wow. I didn't have enough battery power to come back. So I think that pre-flight one, that was it. But yeah, I just lost all power and that was it.
Yeah.
So did it survive? Let's have a look.
Well, did it work? Yes.
Yes, did it work? Yes, absolutely.
Gave it a boost.
Oh yeah, so that 3D print's broken. But is anything else broken? Hang on. We'll just disarm this motor first. That's good. Okay. So that part there, what are we missing? So there you go. So there's this guy here, that guy there, and what else is there? This little fella here fell off. I think he goes onto the top there.
A rotor head.
Rotor head. But what else is there? Anything else broken? Let's have a look.
Maybe a couple of swash plate things.
Swash plate things, but it came down and hit the ground, I think.
Yeah.
Hang on.
All pretty good though.
Oh, I'll just disconnect this 9 volt. Oh, it's already disconnected itself, so that's good. Okay. Disconnect the battery. Okay, there you go. Alrighty.
Telemetry lost.
Okay. That battery might be a little bit fat. But we'll just move him over there. Pop over there. Okay. But did it, was it successful? Yes, I believe it was. We've got a couple of things to fix, like this little linkage here popped off. But I think we sure pushed this guy to the limit. And did we achieve stable flight?
Yes.
I think so, with rocket boost. So I think so, there you go. So if we look at it from this angle, it's all good. And if we look at it from that angle, it's still intact.
It's not so good, but it's nothing that can't be fixed.
Nothing that can't be fixed. But there you go.
Well worth it.
There you go. So, awesome.
You knew you'd be pushing it to the limit.
Yes, yeah.
So what, it was just a little bit, not enough battery life. Other than that.
The battery, yeah, the battery died on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, because you're pushing it to the limit.
Yeah, pushing it to the limit. So, there you go. Awesome. Exciting stuff.
And the engine fired perfectly.
Oh, there's the linkage there. It's just popped out. Yeah. I can see him there. Okay. So there you go. Okay. Alrighty. We'll have a little debrief in a little bit. And yeah. Okay, so there we go. We survived the rocket ignition, but then the battery did die at the end there. So
that's not actually related to.
No, not related to the rocket boost. It just ran out of power.
Ran out of juice.
Ran out of juice.
But what it did do is it proved that you can add a rocket motor and give it a little kick. Absolutely fine. There you go. As you can tell, it's still intact. So
hang on, there you go. You can see from that angle.
So it took the explosive run, and with the explosive wadding, flame retardant or resistant material.
Yeah.
It just ejected it down the bottom, which is exactly what we wanted it to do.
Yeah.
After normally you use it for a parachute with the previous rocket, but we wanted it to self-eject. And that was good. And then obviously a couple of things when it ran out of power. Before we could land it, obviously I
came in flat. I tried to come in flat, and then that's why. But I mean, that's what the wheels are. That's what the skids are for, to take take that abuse.
So it's all
good. But the tail is all good, and there's a linkage that's supposed to be here. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Yeah. There it is. But yes.
No big deal.
Oh no, that's to there. There's another linkage missing, but overall, I think it will fly again. So there you go.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll head back to the H&R Drone Racing HQ.
Yes.
And we're back. So there you go. What an exciting episode it was.
It was a great one.
Yes.
It was definitely a world's first. I hadn't seen it before.
Yes, so there you go.
Nothing even close. That was incredibly exciting. And
Yes, it was fun to be part of.
it was explosive, right? There was 3D printed in there, own designs.
CNC machining.
That's right.
Which we did on our live stream. We machined the tail, if you haven't seen that. And also we put these two RC helicopters together, which
In the
I
build
hadn't
series.
seen done before. So there you go. So that was pretty cool, and yeah, you can check all those out on the playlist.
And what was the highlight for you in this particular episode with the rocket helicopter? Well, a hell of a rocket.
Yes. Yeah, I think that ultimately was that we did get clean ignition when we clicked that button.
That's right. He came around. He went 3, 2, 1, ignition. Boom.
Yeah. And then yes,
fired perfectly, which is great.
Yeah, that was ultimately it, and it didn't just explode just right then. So there you go.
And it came in
or dived into the ground or started spinning.
But what was quite good about it is you could see it starting to oscillate, right?
Oh, I was driving. Flying.
I could see. You'll look at the footage later on.
Yeah.
And it was starting to oscillate, and then it stabilized.
Oh, okay.
And then it accelerated, and then once it accelerated, then it got the ejection of the rocket motor.
Yeah.
And then it came in, and then. Then we started another lap, which was all fine.
And then we ran out of power.
We ran out of power. We had
And that was-
emergency landing, came down, knocked the skids off, and I think we lost one linkage. No big deal. It all can be repaired.
And the battery would be dead too.
Yeah.
So not
But it
too
was
bad.
an old
Right?
battery, so no big deal.
Yeah, it's not bad. But that's okay.
It was a stunt battery.
It was a stunt battery, yes. And it was just great to see. It worked. It was clean ignition, and it was great flight. So there you go.
Yeah, it was awesome. Okay.
And there you go. So
Yeah, we'll move on.
Move on to the movie
section
of the
is-
week is... What's the movie of the week?
Down to Earth with Ernesto Gainza.
Yes, so we did get to chat with him on live stream a few weeks ago, which you can check out for yourself.
I'm pretty lucky to get that. Yeah.
Yes, and
So what's the movie about?
what's the movie about? The movie about is he goes out there a couple of years ago
skydiving.
and world's first. Oh, obviously got a Guinness World Record for it, but world's first.
He
jumps.
has 3 currently.
Yes,
When this has been filmed, he's had 3.
Yeah, and he goes out there and he jumps for like 4,000 feet above Dubai, and with the smallest parachute, and the parachute was probably only like the size of a bed sheet, and then he comes down to Earth and survives.
Yeah,
so that was pretty
that's
cool.
right, yeah.
Great to interview him and catch up with him.
That's right, and he went into he came on live with us, live stream with us.
Yeah.
He was talking about his insights of obviously his projects, and then gave us some insight about what we need to do with our FPV RC wingsuit project.
Oh yes, they're coming up on the channel for the main flight of that too. So there you go. Down to Earth was the movie of the week.
Okay, and final thoughts?
Final thoughts. It was just a great one to get this sustainable 2 helicopters into one, build together and operating and flying around with a rocket.
That's right, with a rocket attachment booster.
Yes.
Kick. What a kick it was, though.
Yeah. Even
what was good about it, I thought, was the fact that it didn't just hit you hard. It was like a solid push.
Oh yeah.
It's a steady push, and then obviously eventually runs out of ignition, but it was steady.
And also the
good.
3D printed rocket beforehand. That came down quite
Oh
close.
right, yeah, the tester.
We survived.
Yeah, it was like because I think we didn't get parachute deployment on it, and it missed us by like 2 meters. You could see it all the way down.
Well, it was clean visibility, as they say, and nobody else is around. All safety requirements and water and all those sorts of safety things that you might need.
But you can visit, and because the visibility was so good, you can clearly see the trajectory. We're all good.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. It's an exciting episode, and we very much appreciate you guys tuning in. And thanks very much to all our sponsors. Couldn't do it without you.
Yeah, thanks very much, and check all the links out below for them.
Yes. So I'm Harry,
and I'm Richard,
and we'll see each other next week on an exciting project. And 3, 2, 1, go!
See you guys. See you next week.